I gotta get a cord so we can be in HD. Super high definition, yo. Super high definition.
It's been a long day, temperature rising, I can feel it in my body, and I'm looking for a body that calm me down, cool me down. Pull out the iPhone, I see a text. She want the python, she want the sex, so it's going down, going down. I need you to wine for me. I like the way you wind it up. I like the way you wind it up. Wine for me. I can feel it in my body, and I'm looking for a body that calm me down, cool me down.
Y'all know what time it is.
I need you to wine for me. I need you to love me tonight. You love it real good, so I know how it can feel when you hold me down, hold me down. The way you love it, I can tell how you feel when you hold me down, hold me down. I need you to wine for me, baby. I like the way you wind it up, wine for me. I like the way you wind it up, baby. Wine for me. I can feel it in my body, and I'm looking for a body that calm me down, hold me down. I need you to wine for me. I like the way you wind it up, wine for me. I like the way you wind it up. I wanna feel for me. I can feel it in my body. I'm looking for a body that can hold me down, hold me down. I know you love it, I can tell how you feel when you hold me down.
That thing was jamming on it. Let's jam on something new today.
Ooh.
What's wrong with my mouse?
Emotions.
Okay.
What are they? They just feelings and they ain't real. You just gotta be able to control them. This is how you feel. But feelings don't know that.
Love don't know the feeling of waiting to be loved. And pain don't wait on healing, 'cause pain keeps hurting love. And time don't heal our wounds when the wounds don't show their scars. And now these walls unbreak my heart.
Let's go.
Life keeps fighting wrong. For the most part, wrong's too strong. And when all logic is gone, they get hard to hold it long. And then pride got upset and when it got dead. And when man couldn't do it when it got sad, you got it all. You need to let it all go. Controlling something you will never have. So why not live life, love, learn, and laugh? Just smile, 'cause you can't say it's all bad. I need you to know you are not in control. You should let it all go. Let it all go. You done brought the whole world into your life. Wake up every day and go online. You don't care if you're wrong or right. You little kid wanna tell your side. Wanna show a little cash in the Hellcat ride. Wanna shake a little ass 'cause your ass look right. Wanna brag on the back but you really depressed. But you'll never ever change their mind. The type of chase go down with that bitch in the head like you feel a story. The type of nigga sit around with a couch with a bitch all day and watch for it. The type of chick show you pussy friend and get mad when a nigga in your inbox. We're the type of folks that brag on what we bought 'cause we can't control our thoughts. Something you will never have. So why not live life, love, learn, and laugh? Just smile, 'cause you can't say it's all bad. I need you to know you are not in control. You should let it all go. Let it all go. Love don't know the feeling of waiting to be loved. And pain don't wait on healing, cause pain keeps hurting love. And time don't heal all wounds when the wounds don't show their scars. Tear down these walls, unbreak my heart.
Oh,
That's the jam right there.
yes, yes, yes. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Bears and Bubbles Morning Show.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We about to go check out the first
Yes.
5 at Line. That's a little snippet off the Crying and Cussing album. I'm telling you now,
Yeah.
it's me now. Y'all done heard me do it for Chris and Lynn. And it's me now. It's me now. It's me now. It's me now. Y'all ain't never heard me make no album. Y'all know I fuck with music.
Mhm.
But it's me now.
Mhm.
Something serious must be finna fucking happen. Cause it's me now. And I don't play. I don't play.
You don't play no game.
Love don't know the feeling
Mhm.
of waiting to be loved.
Yeah.
And pain don't wait on healing.
Mm-mm.
Cause pain keeps hurting love.
Mm.
And time don't heal all wounds.
No,
When the wounds don't show their scars, tear down these walls, unbreak my heart, y'all. See, right keeps fighting wrong. For the most part, wrong's too strong. And when all logic is gone, they can argue the whole day long. And then pride got upset and went and got mad. And when mad couldn't do it, he went and got sad. Now you're down in a hole. You need to let it all go. Control is something you will never have. So why not live life, love, learn, and laugh? Just smile, cause you can't say it's all bad. I need you to know you are not in control. I told you it's
Woo.
Bears and Bubbles music.
Woo, it's Bears and
mental
music.
health music.
Yep, yes.
It's Bears and Bubbles music.
Yes,
I'm trying to
yes.
tell you, it's Bears and Bubbles music. But
Yes.
listen, we're going to get started today. The first 5 in line. We starting off with our homegirl, the beautiful, lovely Miss Sophia Moore. Then we going to what I call Crazy Man Terrence. I'm just going to put it out there, goddamn Crazy Man Terrence. Then we got Vardry Cohan at number 3. We got the goddamn Blue Dot Nation, which is the Billionaire Brown Branch Inc. That motherfucker bad right there, ain't it, Jack? Yeah. Then we got, I'm going to call her Kanique. You know, like I said, Kanique and Monique. I'm going to just say Kanique because I fucked it up the other day. And then we got our man, number 6, what's popping in the population. Chris Mayfield, you are number 6. Your job is to come in and wrap up today's lesson. Basically, say what you think the lesson meant to you. All right? So we're gonna jam the song one more time because I just feel like this is gonna be one of the new Bears and Bubbles songs because it's really what the lesson is about today. It's about controlling your emotions. That's what this whole class is about. Let's get in there one more time because shit, it's my show. I can play the song again.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Emotions. What are they? They just feelings and they ain't real. You just gotta be able to control them. This is how you feel. But feelings don't know that.
Love don't know the feeling of waiting to be loved. And pain don't wait on healing, cause pain keeps hurting love. And time don't heal our wounds when the wounds don't show their scars. Tear down these walls, unbreak my heart. See, right keeps fighting wrong. For the most part, wrong's too strong. And when all logic is gone, they can argue the whole day long. And then pride got upset and when it got mad. And when mad couldn't do it when it got sad, you down in a hole.
That's that Debbie land.
Let it all go.
And walk on it.
Controlling something you would never have. So why not live life, love, learn, and laugh? Just smile, cause you can't say it's all bad. I need you to know you are not in control. You should let it all go. wanna tell your side. What's your little cash in the Hellcat ride? Let's shake a little ass cause your ass look right. Put a brag on the back was really depressed. But you never ever change their mind. Type chase one down with that bitch in the head like a trailer store. The type of nigga sit around with a couch with a bitch all day and watch sport. The type of chick show you pussy ready to get mad when a nigga hit your inbox. We're the type of folks that brag on what we bought cause we can't control our thoughts. Something you will never have. So why not live life, love, learn, and laugh? Just smile, cause you can't say it's all bad. I need you to know you are not in control. You should let it all go. Let it all go. Love don't know the feeling of waiting to be loved. And pain don't wait on killing, cause pain keeps hurting love. And time don't heal all wounds, when the wounds don't show their scars. Tear down these walls, unbreak my heart.
Yes, sir.
Yes, let's give it up for the master teacher.
And we want to thank the good
Woo.
sister. Her name is Kicking It with Jen, the very
Yes,
beautiful
thank
sister with the
you,
$49.99.
Miss Jen.
Hey, listen, man. Y'all look at that board up there for a second. Y'all see that middle? That God, that mind, that id, that blue, obsessed emotions. That's what I am. You know, I can make music about any fucking thing on this earth. Let me get some pussies, some girls. I can make some love music. I love my wife. I can make songs about my fucking daughter. I can rap about. I'm obsessed with black people understanding we fucked up in the head. And I can't leave it alone. I've been saying this shit for years. I can't leave it alone. Today's message is basically based around freedom. We're talking about freedom. Freedom. Your freedom is based on your choices, options, and your commitments. Your cock. Just remember that. The next time you get to talk about freedom, think about your cock, your choices, your options, and commitments. Chris, go ahead and recap yesterday's message.
Recap. Well, yesterday we started the Freedom series. It was he was a math teacher talked to us about craving freedom, not money. There's a value to your day. What is your value of your day? What does it mean to you? A lot I just kept thinking about, and I know yesterday was like I was jumping ahead, but I really just feel like people know. I think people are just really jealous about when other people have freedom.
Of course.
And I think about that like that, I guess, because when I think about our relationship and the way that people see us or the things we hear people say, I'm like, damn, you mad because we let each other live in our freedom?
Yeah, like Will and Jada.
We ain't never
mad.
did nothing but wrong to nobody. You get what I'm saying? Like we've done nothing but help continuously share our lives to be a reflection of what other people are going through. And just because we've given, people don't mind when they might see me on the board and I'm crying or some shit like that. But when we sit down and talk about the freedom that we've allowed each other to have, boy, people don't like that shit.
They don't even understand the commitment that it takes to be free. See, most people think it takes, if I'm committed, I'm not free. But I'm going to talk about that today. It's like, let me say something real quick before I go to the board. You take Will and Jada. Everybody that's looking at this right now, it's only 31 people on here. But really, think about it in your heart. If you want Will and Jada to break up, why? Why would you want Will and Jada to break up and they don't want to break up?
Yeah.
You literally don't. You're mad that you feel like that Will could have better than Jada, or Jada can have better than Will. It's like, for the most part, people feel like Will need better than Jada. He need to lead Jada. He need to lead Jada. This man is a grown-ass man. This man then became everything he ever wanted given to him. Jada is part of what he wanted. It's like, why are you mad that Jada can get away with shit?
Exactly.
It's like you mad because Jada could get away with some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or somebody could be mad at me because I could get away with some shit, or you could get away with some shit. That's how you know you're not free, when you're mad at someone else for being who they are. How can you be mad at another motherfucker you don't even know for living their life doing it how they want to do it.
Exactly. And it's like when women will ask me questions, like, I don't know how you let him do that. What you mean? How I let somebody be themselves, how I let someone enjoy every moment of their lives, how I understand that I got moments that I don't want to share with him and that he has moments that he's not going to want to share with me. But the thing is, the freedom that we've given each other, like when you said Will and Jada, Jada is what every part of Will's everything he ever wanted will be given to him. Well, a person could think who's better for Will, but Will needs somebody that was going to let him be free.
Yeah.
And most women can't operate like that. So
Nah.
Jada is perfect for him. We are perfect for each other. We allow each other to operate within inside and outside and all over our freedom, like we doing it.
But look, this is what's so crazy how the world is. Look at how committed we are to each other.
We
That's
don't be
that's what
wilding.
they think commitment means I can't be free.
Mm-hmm.
Commitment don't mean freedom. No, it takes commitment to get free. We're gonna talk about that today.
Look,
we're gonna really
put,
talk about that
Sha
today.
Young said, the difference is y'all seem happy or content. Will and Jada both spoke on them not being happy. Oh, you didn't see us in the beginning. You must not be.
Well, this is the thing. Will and Jada are celebrities, and they speak and teaching from their own aspect. So I could talk about a bad part of my relationship and not seem happy because I'm teaching. Anytime you're talking about, you can't sit here and talk about death smiling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't talk about death and infidelity and cheating. It takes you back to that era. So nobody's going to talk about when they went to prison or when they first got locked up or when they got shot smiling. So even if somebody is saying, yo, I went to prison, I overcame that, I got shot, I overcame that. As they tell the story, they're not going to be sitting there like, yeah, I look happy because I went to death and got over prison.
Exactly.
I'm not disagreeing with the sister Shy Young. What I'm saying is I'm explaining to her, when you see somebody tell a story of hardship, it's going to look like that. It's literally going to look like that. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, regardless if they look sad or good, why do we want them to not be together?
Yeah.
Let the motherfuckers be miserable together. Yeah. If they look miserable together, I see it all the time.
Like Bobby and Whitney.
Yeah, people say relationship goals.
Yeah.
Beyonce and Jay-Z. Well, when Jay-Z was getting kicked in the elevator for fucking off, was that your relationship goal? When Beyonce was saying, shit, nigga, I'll take you to Red Lobster, you think she was singing about taking Jay-Z to Red Lobster? You think Jay-Z need to go to Red Lobster?
Yeah.
What Beyonce said, I'll upgrade you. What she said, I'll let you get your song played on the radio. I can get your song played on the radio station. She not talking about Jay-Z. That's her way in her music of saying, yo, I got my little boys that I fuck with too. You know what I'm saying? So what we have to understand, this ain't even going to be about a relationship course today. It's going to be about a commitment, choice, and option course. So you go ahead and say what you're going to say. I'm going to go ahead and look at her real quick, and then I'm going to get it going.
Okay. So yeah, and you know what's so funny that people don't really get to, like, even in a celebrity's choice. Look at that board again. Even in a celebrity's choice, right? They may not know bears and bubbles. You know what I'm saying? Like, they may not understand they might just be operating in their blue saying, hey, if we're using this for example, hey, I'm in my freedom, I need somebody that's gonna let me be free. But then when you have to have the commitment within the freedom and figure out how to work all of that stuff out, you still need to know, how to let go of the control, like he's saying in the song. Because when you are attached to other people, you have to kind of, like, I ain't gonna say compromise your blue, but that's why you have to know who you're aligned with. Because when you're attached to somebody else, master teacher, that's my husband, I'm his wife, that don't mean we walking around always on the top vibration. And if we off, we can affect each other, right? So even in that freedom, you still have to be committed to helping your mate out where they may not be their strongest person at. and that's just the things that you see. So definitely. But again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in and tapping into the Bears and Bubbles Morning Show. Is Master Teacher ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's get it.
Commitment, definition of commitment. The state of quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity.
Read again.
Our black race, we have babies without commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Commitment, the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity. Second definition, an engagement or obligation that restricts what? Freedom of action. Commitment, the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity. And then an engagement or obligation that restricts freedom of action. As black people, we never really look at stuff. We say all the time, and I ask people all the time, women all the time, would you rather a man be monogamous to you or committed to you?
Mm-hmm.
And they think about it, and they be like, well, if he ain't monogamous, he ain't committed to me. What you mean? What is the definition of committed? The state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity. Okay, well, I'm committed to paying your bills. That's a cause or activity.
Mm-hmm.
Raising your children, taking care of you. So what you think? Your dick is my dick is yours.
Mm-hmm.
And when you think about it, grandma and other races, they had commitment. They won't think about monogamy. Watch this. Let's get into the next. We think commitment based on that second definition, an engagement or obligation that restricts freedom of action. Oh man, he done committed to this. He can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
He done committed to her. He can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
She done committed to this. He done verbally committed to this college. Oh, once you make a commitment, what did the black race say? I'm a fear of commitment. I got fear of commitment. That's why we so fucked up. We won't commit to nothing because commitment is what gives you freedom. What do you mean, Javon? Well, freedom is based on options and choices.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Javon? Why are you saying freedom is based on options and choices? Let's get into it.
Get in it.
Freedom is based on choices and options. You can be free as you want if you're willing to choose to change your mind at any given time. Because where's freedom at? In the mind.
Mm-hmm.
And your mind changes.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the freedom dwells at. The freedom don't dwell out here in the ego, in the body. Because Nelson Mandela said he was locked up 25 years. He felt free as hell in his mind. Why? Because his thoughts were about when he out there continuing moving. And when he get out, they just struck a deal with the nigga to be president. And he gonna sell the fucking country out. So he was cool. How the fuck you get out of jail and be the president of a nation? That's how dumb black people are. You can't get a fucking job at Walmart out of jail. How the fuck Nelson Mandela do 25 years and get out and they make him the fucking president? But he had to divorce his wife when he got out. She kept his name going. You wouldn't have knew about no fucking Nelson Mandela if it wasn't for me. Watch they document.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have knew who the fuck Nelson Mandela was. When Mandela did all that shit. She was committed to that nigga.
Yeah.
And it ended up getting his freedom.
Yeah.
If she wouldn't have stuck to him, his name would have died off and nobody wouldn't have need to use him to set out. Freedom is based on commitment. If you're willing to change, you can be free.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm stuck on this job. No, you're not. You're not willing to change because you don't have options because you never committed to anything.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Well, this guy, he committed to his welding certificate. He stuck to it. He got his electrical degree. He was committed. All the time when folks was in college, everybody else, I want to be free. I want to party. I want to do this, do that. I want to have fun. Somebody was committed to their doctor degree. Somebody was committed to their lawyer degree. Somebody was committed to their fucking whatever degree, their hair doing degree or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that gave them an option and to have some choices.
Mm-hmm.
So you can be free in any fucking day you want to. You can be free in any relationship. You can be free at any time as long as you decide, hey, options and choices.
Exactly.
Options and choices. Well, if you don't have a skill, if you never committed yourself to a trade or a skill or education, you don't have a lot of options and choices when it comes to employment in America.
Yeah.
You're going to be a manual laborer.
Yeah.
Or a person behind a desk. And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Just be accountable to it.
Just know that you don't have a lot of options and choices. Now, if you want to eat less or have less this and have less and that, you can be free.
Yeah.
You can be as homeless as you want to be.
Yeah.
You can live with your boyfriend, your mother. You do not have to be stuck and bound to what you think you bound to. That's in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Let's discuss commitment first. Y'all ever think about in a relationship? We always say we got commitment issues because we don't want to be bound. Now, I don't want to say typically, but I'm going to say typically, and then I'm going to fix it. Typically, men want freedom in relationships. He's worried about, can I still go out with my boys? Can I go on the fellas trip? Can I play my fucking video game?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't going to say, can I fuck something else? But traditionally, men want freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Traditionally, women want commitment. Mm-hmm. She don't give a fuck about how free she is, because when a woman get off work, she don't give a fuck. I'm on the way home. Where you at? Are you on the way home? Yeah, okay, good. She want to be in her man's fucking pocket 24/7. If she's not at work, she want to be in her nigga pocket. If she said, she don't want that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, traditionally, men want freedom and women want commitment. However, we're not going to say it like that. We're going to say, traditionally, the people with the most options want freedom and the ones with less options want commitment.
Exactly.
What do you mean? Well, the motherfucker who got all the bitches or niggas want them, they ain't concerned about the freedom, commitment as you are. If you want this girl, I ain't had a date in years. Man, I ain't met a good woman that could cook like this for so goddamn long.
Yeah.
I want to lock her down. I want commitment.
That's true though.
I'm serious. And the second you start putting out that commitment vibration, they start to feel like you locking them down and they want to be free of your black ass.
Cause look, I thought about it, like as much as I didn't care about stuff, boy, when it seemed like you had more bitches than I had niggas, then it was a little problem for me, and I had to get myself on the board about that.
And let me explain to you what she's saying. She's saying, I said, hey Chris, you can deal with guys, do whatever you want. She said, well, okay. Well, she looking at me like, well, you got more bitches than I got niggas. I said, who gives a fuck, bitch? Get some more niggas. Don't compare your shit to me. Get yourself together. You on the college campus. But when I say I had more bitches, she looking at it like I have the option. Like,
yeah, it's just the option. It was the option.
I said, that's because you thinking I'll fuck anything. Bitch, you don't know my dick. I'm free. This my dick. See, that's what we think. We think we know people too much. The second you start feeling fearful that someone is going to leave you, that's the second they start to want to leave. People say I got commitment issues. No, what you're really saying is I be scared I'm going to get left.
Yeah.
That's what you're really saying.
Yeah.
That's what you're really saying. As your options get better, you will be so much more freedom to say, man, I got a better job. Man, fuck these lawnmower working ass niggas. Girl, I'm living over here now. Fuck, girl, I done lost my motherfucking weight and got my stomach. Man, fuck them niggas that used to try to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Soon as a nigga get his money right, bitch, you can't tell me a motherfucking thing. But you don't realize your options and choices are based on your commitments to your what? Routine. You don't want to commit to no routine. You don't want to commit to no routine. See, commitment is actually a stronger thing than options and choices. But in America, all we want to do is option and choose. I want to be able to say I can pick my gender, my sex. I want to option and choose every fucking thing. What are you saying, Javon? Think about it in other countries. They don't teach their children about no fucking options and choices. You are an Indian, you're going to America, and you're going to be a doctor. You're a Jew, you're going to be an accountant. You're going to run a fucking nail salon. You're going to have a fucking beauty supply store. You're going to do this, you're going to do this. No, you don't pick no goddamn husband or wife. We pick them for you. Why? Because that's the fucking Jones family over there. They good folks. Traditionally, they've been right. We married off. Hey, goddamn it. Hey, that's what it's going to be. Mama, but I don't even know how he look. I don't give a fuck how he look.
Yeah, for real.
Daddy, what if my ass ain't fat? I don't give a fuck how my ass look. Because your commitment that we've taught you is going to actually give you the freedom that you really want. Because you're concerned about commitment. So why do arranged marriages last forever and they always be successful because they not worried about their option shit. She might have hooked up with a motherfucker with no teeth, and she like, I don't even want this motherfucker fucking me. I hope he gets some other bitches. But as long as we got this commitment, ooh-wee.
But even sorry.
Go ahead.
Even if you tie it back to when you telling people love versus duty, when you erase the word love and you dealing in duty, that's right, and you dealing with duty, then you will grow to on the backside. The appreciation will feel what people think love's supposed to feel like, because this person's duty to you. Y'all will have raised a family. Y'all have, you know what I'm saying. Then you go from he won't look so bad. She won't need the ass. So
it's just like when they have arranged marriages. The man is free to go off and work, do his job like he need to. The woman is free to stay home and take care of the baby. So they move her parents in. Nobody got to go to a nursing home. Nobody got to go to a fucking daycare. They got extra money. Now the parents' social security check coming in. And you see them at the store. 4 Indians, a husband and a wife, a mama and a grandpa, and they walking, and the men walking in front of the women. They were committed to something, so they have a certain level of freedom. The people that were committed to saving their money have a certain level of financial freedom, so-called. You have to be committed to have some choices and options. We just want to fucking choose and choose and choose. That's why we got so many babies, and our marriages don't fucking work, because I want an option, I want a choice. I want an option. Well, I don't want him, I want to divorce him. No, I don't want her, I want to divorce her. She did this, he did this. Oh my God, God damn. But then we'll still do the major thing, procreate and have children with each other. Damn. That shit is so weird to me. That shit is weird as fuck to me. Arranged marriage are built on commitment, not choices and options. Our shit don't work with these choices and options. Now, like I said, typically, the person who has more choices and options are going to dominate the situation. You know, like in real life, the person that has more choices and options is going to dominate. What do you mean? Well, the person that says, I got a lot of women, well, I got a lot of men, I got a career, I got a lot of money, I got a house over here, I got a guy that been wanting to marry me, that person is going to be less likely to be committed. That's the person that's going to want to be free. Do you realize you squelch a person's freedom trying to make them your all in all? A job ain't going to make you rich. I know people that's like, I'm committed to my job. Well, it's going to give you a certain amount of freedom with money, but if you hate your job, then just choose to change and you can be free. Commitment and freedom are like go hand in hand.
That's how you.
Hold up, let me say this point right here. Commitment to a task or a routine can lead to freedom. If you keep doing something and stay committed to it, while everybody else partying, you're doing this. While everybody else is sleeping, you're doing this. That can lead to some freedom for you. Now, some slaves didn't want to leave the master because they didn't want to face change. Straight up. Some slaves did not want to leave the plantation. They didn't want to face change. They were committed. They were committed to the master. So they were never free. But on the flip side, some people in the South didn't want to change and move to the North for this new life, and they were able to keep their freedom. Soon as you move to the North, you lost your freedom. See, what people don't realize, they said, hey, look, let me tell you something. My granddaddy was born in I think the nigga was born in 1909 or some shit. The nigga was like 85, 90, like maybe 87 or something when he died. But anyway, my granddaddy, he didn't look at the South like most other motherfuckers. Remember when we said the other day, emotions are simply thoughts? Emotions are thoughts. Feelings are how you see the world, see your thoughts. So my granddaddy, I've seen my granddaddy go outside and my grandma had got a little upset. My granddaddy had high blood pressure and grandma had to change his meal up. She had to change the way she cooked for him. So she gave him some white bread and didn't have a lot of salt in his food. He smashed the goddamn white bread up, threw the shit at her, turned the goddamn food over. Grandma, for some reason, she called the cops, and cops pulled up. My granddaddy walked outside with a shotgun. Hold it right there. They said, Alec, he said, I don't give a fuck what she said. He said, you get out the car, fire coming out the end of this shotgun. They said, all right, Alec, just let us turn around. He said, no, back your ass up out of here. See, my granddaddy came up with that era when he stood up to the Klan. He didn't look at the Klan like that. He wasn't scared of no motherfucking cop. He felt like you on his motherfucking land. See, we don't own nothing now, so we won't die for it. Yeah. See, the man that ain't afraid to die, that ain't afraid to change from life to death, is always going to be free.
Yeah.
My granddaddy said, you get out of this goddamn car, that's your goddamn ass. It's a shootout.
Yeah.
And back up.
Yeah.
Back up, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Granddaddy, why you don't sleep on the couch? Why you sleep on the couch and grandma sleep in the back? Grandma don't like you no more. He said, hell no, boy. He said, I'm one of the first niggas with a house and a bathroom down here in this area. He said, so I sleep on the couch so I can stay up ready for the Klan. My granddaddy used to be in my home. He point the Klan out. Hey, that boy, hey, that's Klan right there. That's Klan right there. And they do not to fuck with him. You knew you gonna have to kill him. And if you do something to him or his family, he gonna kill everybody you know. See, my granddaddy, he got money from basically, he was a scammer. He worked, but he was a scammer. Quick story. My granddaddy was cool with a white boy. They used to have a horse races, chariot races back in the day. Like, it's horse racing, but it had a man in the little thing in it. Anyway, my granddaddy was cool with the white boy. That white boy family owned all the farms, so he was the nigga. Elliot go in there and you wash all the horses, feed all the horses, you know, do all the nigga shit. But my granddaddy was smart. My granddaddy had the horse, put this horseshoe. You letting this nigga horseshoe the shoes for the races? He rigged the races. My granddaddy rigged all the races. But he was cool enough to be with the white man's son that said he can't bet on the races. But he'll tell him who. So my granddaddy stick a little pin in the horseshoe when he got them, and it fucked with the way he run. Not enough to where they can notice it. So my granddaddy had money. He did not give a fuck. He was high-minded. He didn't give a fuck about no motherfucking Klan. He didn't give a fuck about no mother. So my granddaddy said, boy, you go up north, you're going to lose your freedom. That's what he said. Other motherfuckers was scared of the Klan down south, but he didn't see the Klan like that. He gonna fucking kill you. Mm-hmm. He ain't scared to die. I'm not afraid to die. See, if you're not afraid to change, you can always be free. Mm-hmm. Man, let me pack my goddamn shit up and get the fuck out of here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you're not afraid to change, that's the first step. Where does the change start? In your mind. Mm-hmm. Now, do you got any fucking options out here in this goddamn world? Because your options will hold you to something. Your options will hold you to something. Why? We always talk about we ain't free or what we ain't. Your options are holding you to this shit. That's you. Your options might be holding you to this woman. Because of your personality, your personal reality. I seen a video somebody shared the other day, fucked me up. And I said, men want to be women so fucking bad. Men want to be women so fucking bad. This guy was sitting in the car. He said, hey, man, these women are so toxic, man. And goddamn, they make you stress you out. He said, man, sometimes these women be so stressful, your dick won't even get hard off another woman. Man, these women is fucking us up. And I was just like, hey, man. What kind of man lets a woman do them? Nigga, you ain't got no fucking options. Yeah. Cut that shit out, nigga. Yeah. Cut that shit out. She had me, I was bound to her, I couldn't break free, went back. Cut that fucking shit out. You ain't had no options. You was living with that woman. If you left that woman's house, you was gonna have to go sleep on your mama's couch or some shit, man. Cut the fucking shit. Everybody that's complaining about their situation is because of your lack of options, based on your lack of choices, because you haven't been committed to the things that give you certain choices. Mm-hmm. I'm obsessed with this goddamn music, Jack. I'm obsessed. And I'm committed to this Bears and Bubbles. See, like I said yesterday, you know what skills, abilities, talents, creativity that you have that can, as the Bible says, your gifts will make room for you. If you don't have any of that, then you are constantly bound and blaming, pink, possessed. All you think about is what you can get, what you don't got, how they talking about me, what's going on in the world. Why? Because you know forever, for the rest of your life, you do not have any skills, talents, gifts, anything to create a routine for freedom.
Exactly.
Now, I know ain't nobody in this class like that, goddamn it. Everybody in this motherfucker, and I'm not saying everybody's supposed to be a fucking entrepreneur and supposed to be fucking rich and a millionaire either. I'm just saying what you feel like has you bound is because of your choices and options. If you feel like your weight has you bound and you can't get out here and run and dance and sing and jump and flip-flop like the fuck you want to, then get committed to a routine. If you feel like your job has you bound and you can't do this, then get committed to fucking computer school, learn how to trade Forex, get committed to some, goddammit, because that commitment can lead to your freedom. You're so scared to commit to something. Me and Chris is so committed. Put the camera on you right now. Look at how she's taking care of my little baby. You see what I'm saying? Put it back on me. I'm committed to her. I'm committed to her. The freedom and the commitment gives me freedom. I can teach this class. When I got to go on the road, the baby gonna be with her. I raised her children. The commitment gives you freedom, and the freedom turns around, makes me want to be more committed to you. Wow, man, you ain't making your day based on my life? God damn, I got to come straight to you? Oh, wow, the freedom. And I ain't talking about fucking.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm talking about, can you come home and go work in the garden or watch some goddamn TV by yourself while this man playing the game or drinking beer in the fucking man cave? Can you get up on a fucking Saturday and go to the farmer's fucking market? Can you figure out something to fucking do Saturday evening? Can you figure out something as far as your friends too? I don't have to talk on Tuesday with you every Tuesday to be your friend and make you happy. I'm not going to want to talk on Tuesday every Tuesday.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not going to want to do that.
Exactly. Great message. Keep teaching.
The ones that ain't afraid to change from life to death will always be free. Dr. King won't scared of no goddamn death. That motherfucker walking around talking shit. Arrest me, motherfuckers! I'm fucking white bitches and eating chicken everywhere I go. Arrest me, goddammit. I don't care. I want to be free. See, when you don't care about your situation changing, you always free. It's motherfuckers out here, you ain't gonna tell them what to do. What that motherfucker say? Give me freedom or give me death, motherfucker. That's what that cracker said. Give me liberty or give me death. And that English man said, well, like, we don't want you to be free. He said, well, come across the goddamn water. Such an amazing story to me. I don't understand why we don't realize they were committed to the cause. Come cross the fucking water. And Paul Revere said, the redcoats are coming. The British are coming. They said, all right, well, we ready. We ready. Fought their ass back across the goddamn water. See, sometimes you got to be willing to fight for that freedom. And I ain't talking about no goddamn fight. I'm talking about if you might, I've gotten up and worked out with my wife. I've done so many things for her that my wife just won't let me be. My wife has done so many things and been dedicated and committed to me so long. Girl, just be. I'm just happy. Talking about why you let your wife do that. No, why I let my wife be around me, goddammit, and why she let me be around her. Motherfucker, I'm the motherfucking chooser, and she's the fucking chooser. We just choose together. But we got other choices and options. But the commitment lets us be so free. What's the saying? If you love something, let it go. If it come back to you, it's yours. I would so rather let something go and let something be free than be hovering over it, watching over it, worried about it all the time. Worried I'm going to get left. Worried I'm going to lose something. Word I ain't gonna have. Like I said, freedom has two options. Freedom could be bound, stuck to the goddamn board right here. Chain. I can't get off. Can't get off. I can't get off. I can't get off. And you mad, sad, and down and depressed. This is an actual, I mean, goddamn, I would not want to be bound to the board. Mm-mm. But you looking at it like, I'm not bound to the board. But I can't go to Jamaica when I want to. I ain't free to do that. Oh, wow, you ain't got no choices and options. Just get some choices and options. Get committed to something. Listen, man, please don't act like being bound to the fucking board is fucking worse than not being able to fucking choose what you want to eat today. Shit, I want a goddamn McDonald's burger. I want a fucking crab leg stew or some shit. If you can't have it, you can't have it. Change your fucking mind that day. Yeah. We wake up and think about what we ain't got. Like I said yesterday, go out with $100. I think Sophia said, I'm going out with my $100 today. Just go out with $100 and just see how wealthy you are. All this, man, go to the dollar stores. Go out with $100 and say, you know what, I can get this if I wanted to, but I ain't got to get that. Mm-hmm. I can get this if I wanted to, I ain't got to get that. I can get this, that, and the other if I wanted to, but I ain't got to get that. Mm-hmm. But what do? We focus on what we can't get. And that be some extreme shit that you knew goddamn well you couldn't have any fucking way. Mm-hmm. Aside from my birds and bubbles blowing, me becoming a comedian or something, or my fucking music blowing, I'm not going to be fucking rich. Now, if my NFTs blow, that's another option. I keep forgetting about that because I ain't no financial guy. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Oh, Lord, you better commit the sign. But we just keep getting, oh, I'm just listen, man. Anytime freedom happens, change has had to come. Because the definition of freedom is what? Look, it's two definitions. The state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity. The state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity. Mm-hmm. I'm dedicated to the Black Panthers. In order to be free of that, you must change. Change. That's why the song said, I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, I know a change gonna come. Somehow we gonna get free. A change gonna come. Mm-hmm. And the other one is an engagement or obligation that restricts freedom of action. So this is what people don't realize. I'm gonna show you how dumb we are as a people real quick. God. Hope she ain't watching. One of my kinfolk, I ain't gonna tell you who she is. She was engaged to be married. And about to have an engagement party. The nigga did something, or some bitch said something that the nigga did. She called me, she said, don't worry about catering. The engagement party is off. I ain't marrying that nigga. I said, well, you know, you got to do what you got to do. This is your life. About 3 days later, a week later, we having a little family get together. They pull up together, dancing, doing everything they used to do. I said, hey, I thought you took the engagement party off and you ain't married a nigga. She's like, oh no, I'm not. I ain't married no motherfucker be doing no shit like that. I said, but you still go with him? She said, yeah, we go to. I said, how fucking stupid are you? Now let me read these two definitions so you get what I was trying to tell her. Mm-hmm. The state of quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity. That's what she is to him. Mm-hmm. She dedicated, but she don't want to marry him. Look at the second definition. An engagement. That's what she was at first. Then the marriage was coming. An engagement or obligation that restricts freedom of action. So what you saying is you gonna go with him and not marry him, and not get the obligation. Once the motherfucker married to you, you get half of everything. Mm-hmm. See, the obligation, the commitment, the contract actually gives you more freedom to choose. See, if Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan's wife was just fucking Kobe, I want my freedom. I don't want to be married to nobody. I want my freedom. Just fucking Kobe. She can't leave Kobe and get shit. Well, when you marry Kobe, half that shit is yours.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So what people don't understand is this. Watch this. Me and my wife have an actual physical marriage license certificate obligation to each other, which gives us more freedom to be who we are, because we know at the end of the day, we own some shit together. And you can't just run off on me, bitch. You can't run off on the plug on me. Half this house mine, G. Half of my shit hers. Half the land and property I got is hers. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm simply trying to say is, wow, family member, anonymous family member, you're still bound by the nigga. You're still with him. You're not free from him. So why don't you want the contract? Why don't you want the commitment? Until you commit to something, there's no reward guaranteed. Yeah. I promise you. Until you commit to something, there's no guaranteed reward. I'm doing my push-ups. I'm doing my little workouts in the morning. I know there's a goddamn reward on the other end for me. I know I'm going to be satisfied. Want to read a quick definition. I saw this definition by accident. I want to replace the word happiness with satisfaction, but I won't do that just to make it line up with my class. It makes sense no matter how you spin it. It said happiness is not getting everything you want or controlling the things around you. So that means something needs to happen, right? Then I say happiness is based on happenings. So getting everything you want is something happening, right? Or controlling everything around you is something happening. But what the song just said, control is something you would never have. So why not live life, love, learn, and laugh? Just smile because you can say it's all bad. So happiness is not getting everything you want around you or controlling the things around you. Happiness is the freedom that comes when you stop constantly craving for more. And you can embrace change without fear. What we said yesterday, crave freedom, not fucking, what I said?
Crave freedom, not money.
Now, I happen to see this nigga's name, Young Pueblo. Happiness is not getting everything you want or controlling the things around you. Happiness is freedom that comes when you stop constantly craving for more and when you can embrace change without fear. Happiness is freedom when you stop constantly craving for more. That don't mean you ain't gonna get more. You're not craving for more. And when you can embrace change without fear. What if the job shut down? What if the mortgage? What if the this? What if the guy leaves me? What if my girl leaves me? What if the da-da-da? What if the da-da-da leaves me? What if this happens? Man, that thing just
that's
stood,
a great,
stood out to
that
me
was
yesterday.
great.
What are you saying, Javon? Wrap it up. You must be committed to a routine just to have some options and choices that you can be free. You're never going to be free based on your options and choices. Now, to the bottom, very, very, very rudimentary level of life, if you can get close to this right here, being obsessed with what you're obsessed with, you're going to always be free. Because while Einstein was over here working on this bomb and Edison was working on this motherfucking light bulb and Bill Gates was working on Windows and Steve Jobs was working on Apple, these motherfuckers was not caring about what was going on in the world around them. They were obsessed. They were committed to something. Yeah. And who the freest motherfucker you know walking this earth right now is Bill Gates and them niggas. Yeah. Y'all already know what time it is.
Man, get another look at that boy. Great message. Come on, give it up for the master teacher. Give him some hand claps, some fist pumps, some blue dots, some kisses, whatever you want. Let him know he's appreciated. Yes, man.
Let me put this link up real quick.
Yes. Who was the
what's popping in the population?
Yeah, that's right. Wow, great message. And when you was talking about I love how you always tie some history in there for us, because I don't think people realize these the things that they left in these history books, they weren't for the black people, they were for the white. They're the messages they're passing on, to people so they know how the fuck they keep winning, right? And I thought about commitment in the frame of reference of that. The reason why we don't pay attention to those stories because we feel like we don't have anything to do with those stories because we talk about slavery. However, we paid attention to those stories, we would see the blueprint on how you take over and how you stay on top and stuff like that, but we won't commit to being American. So like especially when you give these examples on different lives and stuff like that, you talk about slavery, it's not about if it happened or not. It's about when you keep on thinking about what happened back then, you don't commit to who you are right now in America. Oh, she come up. Pass me that.
It's kind of like we had a cookout this weekend for Easter, and every black man came up with a Mexican beer or a foreign beer or a German beer. I said, man, why y'all motherfuckers don't drink Budweiser and Bud Light and shit? We want a foreign woman, we want a foreign car. I drive my foreign, and I don't ride no. And it's like, damn, man, if until we just simply embrace and man. Get your fucking Chevy. I'm about to get me a Chevy or some shit like that. When I get me some money, I'm gonna get me a Corvette or some shit, some American shit.
Yeah, I'm American.
But it's funny, man. I'm waiting for the brother to come in. If he can't come in, if you want to come in and say what the lesson meant to you, just come on in and say what the lesson meant to you before we get on up out of here. We got 4 minutes before it's time to go. Look, she grabbed the cord with her foot. That is the link. That is the link. While we're waiting on somebody to come in, y'all know y'all can always PayPal us at J. Clark Products. J. Clark Products. You can always Zelle us at 919-292-5374. Again, you can Zelle us at 919-292-5374. And you can always send us some instantly at the Master Teacher on Cash App. And like I always say, the commitment is going to bring everything together. Mm-hmm. The commitment to everything together. Bears and Bubbles has been bigger than 42 people. You know what I'm saying? I always tell myself, hey man, I'm getting up to teach my lesson. I guess it's like a comedian or a teacher. No matter how many students listening to you, you still got a job to do. Mm-hmm. So I'm getting up to teach my lesson. You know what I'm saying? This good music on here, all this stuff we doing. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, well, when the world get a hold of it, they get a hold of it. When the world get a hold of it, they get a hold of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it.
And I feel like this is just how the book is getting written.
Yeah. It's that's how the book is getting written.
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I'm saying? Let me see. Let me play another jam real quick.
Play another jam. Jam on it. Man, I mean, just when you think, it's just you just always have a way to bring it to life. I'm telling you, that kind of if you ain't free, if you ain't afraid to change, you can always be free. That thing right there.
What's happening, G?
Here you go. Yeah.
The person that's not afraid to change, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be the freest because it's like freedom. Something has to change. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna have to leave some or break a tie. You're gonna have to break a bond or something. Yeah. A lot of us are not free because we really, man, most of us are attached to the person that we think people think we supposed to be or who we used to be. Mm-hmm. That's why I had said that time, I'm not the me in your memory. Mm-hmm. I'm not that person. Mm-hmm. Today I might snow. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow I rain. I'll switch it up on your ass real quick, man.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Let's jam on out of here.
Emotions. What are they? They just feelings and they ain't real. You just gotta be able to control them. This is how you feel. But feelings don't know that.
Love don't know the feeling of waiting to be loved. And pain don't wait on getting, 'cause pain keeps hurting love. And time don't heal our wounds. scars sit on these walls, unbreak my heart. See, life keeps fighting wrong. For the most part, wrong's too strong. And when all odds hit this stone, they can argue to hold it long. And then pride got upset and then it got mad. And when man couldn't do it when it got inside, you down in a hole.
What they need to do, Grub?
They need to let it all go.
And why is that?
Controlling something you will never have. So why not live life, love, learn, and laugh? Just smile, cause you can't say it's all bad. I need you to know you are not in control. You should let it all go. Let it all go. You done brought the whole world into your life. Wake up every day and go online. You don't care if you're wrong or right. You little kid wanna tell your side. What's your little cat?
Hey.
What's shake a little ass and ass look right. With a brag on the back.
Hey y'all.
What's up, sister?
Hey.
Talk to me.
Hey. Oh, okay. I didn't even know I was there. How y'all doing? I'm glad that
Finding
y'all
you.
back and everything. I just wanted to say that my wrap up of today's lesson is just like get your freedom, and if you don't have options, to get options. That's my wrap up for today. That's what I
Say
learned
that.
today.
Say that last little piece again, because you had went out. Say that last little piece again.
Oh, I was saying, know your options, and if you don't know your options, get to know your options and take advantage of them, and just go for what you know.
Exactly.
Um, just like just taking bears and bubbles this year, I wanted to tell y'all this. I was working for a job that I hated for 20 years, and I was just so committed to them for 20 years of my life that I wasted. But then I realized that I have all types of options, and now I feel so free because I use bears and bubbles every day in my life. I thank God for y'all. I thank the source for y'all,
You can thank
for
God,
Hey,
everything.
sister.
whatever you
Hey,
want.
look, God. Hey, look. This is to get you
No.
closer to God, man. Straight up.
Yeah, I feel like I am a god because y'all
Yeah,
just
you
Yes,
taught me
are.
ma'am.
so much, because I am a god.
Exactly. So we got you closer
Um,
to your God.
yeah, that's right. I am a god. I am a goddess. That's what I feel. I feel that. And I just learned so much, and I use these principles every day that you teach. I mean, I use them, and people be looking at me like I'm crazy, just like quit my job after 20 years being committed. But I'm sitting here with my grandbabies, my grandnephews, my grandnieces, and I get to just live life and be happy every day. And they so youthful, they just keep me youthful, and I just love what I'm doing right now. I'm getting paid by being on the internet, things like that. It's just amazing. I be like, y'all have choices. Y'all do not have to suffer every day and be miserable at what you saying that you miserable with every day. You have
Mhm.
choices. And that's what I'm
Exactly.
Yes.
glad that y'all teaching this, and y'all committed to us by being here every day. And I
Mhm.
know that you are gonna blow up. I already knew that a long time ago. I've been watching. I went back and watched 2017, all of 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, all of them.
Hey,
So
look. That's what people
Yes.
don't realize. This is like a 4 or 5 year class thing
Yeah.
I've
yeah, it
been teaching.
is.
You know what I'm
Yeah, it
saying?
is.
A lot of people don't realize that.
No,
Yes.
they
Yes.
don't. But
How's your land
I'm
going? Oh, sorry. Didn't
how
you get
how
land last year? Y'all got
yes,
something in the
yes.
little
So
retreat
so
there.
um I'm glad that y'all back, because you were showing me different ways how I have this vision, and not everybody that's in my family that bought the land with me see this vision, but I always see it, And for a minute, I got what was it? Depressed. But then now I'm back obsessed with it. And I'm doing things. We're working the land right now. We're going through. We have a plan to do like several phases of the land. When we first started, we was thinking like, we probably build a house there and then, a farm. But now we have phases that we're gonna do first, and so we're working on that, and it's going pretty good. We met with some elders who've been farming since 1973, and
Wow.
he done taught us some good stuff. But we're gonna be doing some
Yeah.
beekeeping. I might get a couple chickens out there, but we're gonna do some crops and some flowers first. That's our plan right now. So we've been
Great.
working it every weekend. On the weekends, we don't get weak. We just work for the life that we want to have forever. So we're gonna do an orchard too. It's just plans. It's a lot of stuff, y'all, but we have to do
That's
it in
what's up.
phases. And I'm just being satisfied with, like, last week we just went out there and put some wood chips in the driveway all the way to the back. And I'm just thankful for that. Like, I was satisfied that
Mhm.
weekend for just doing that. I was satisfied and I
Exactly.
felt so successful at just doing that little bit, me and my husband. So it's been great, y'all. We
Yes.
appreciate it.
I appreciate you for coming
Thank
in, sister.
you.
Sister Sharnita. There was somebody named, that's Shy. Yeah. Shay or Shy. She was here when it was first. I thought I had saw her in the box. So
Oh
I
no,
didn't know.
she had just popped up. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if she wanted to come in and say something or not.
But it's funny when she said, Dad, she was like, she just had to, dang it. It was something she said. It made me just think about women, right? We say that women don't admit that we don't feel like we have options for men. So instead, women say there's no good men. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you admit, and when you say options, meaning maybe none whose level you're on, or maybe what you like, what you used to like, and now you're not that person no more, and you want to like something different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're not willing to change for the type of man that you could have. But the reason why I even brought that up is because, well, when you say that, you stop yourself from enjoying your freedom while you're single, because you could be preparing yourself for whatever man that you could link up with. You get what I'm saying? So actually, the
It just
whole
puts
thing
you in a
is
mode of
miserable. Your
yeah.
misery.
It's just
Mhm.
that, and it's just, but like we said, it makes you walk around looking, walking, acting, talking, feeling. Your personality is your personal reality. It
Mhm.
makes you think no men are out here because no one is looking your way. You think no women are out here, or all women are toxic, because it's you, bro. It's you, sister.
You're affecting your freedom. Be free.
Exactly. We're gonna spin it on up out of here like we
Yeah.
was.
They just feelings.
Family, like I said, y'all can hit us with the J. Clark products. Y'all can Zelle us, or y'all can hit us with an old Cash App a dairy. We're 7 minutes over time. I'm not going to be over time. I want to be in and out coffee. Y'all see my body getting strong. Hey, be prepared for me in about 6 months or 5 months or whatever it takes for me to come up here, and I'm going to be teaching the class like D'Angelo. How does it feel?
For the most part, I'm too strong. Yeah, daddy's good. All I take is stone. They get hard to the hold it long. And if I got upset and went back, couldn't do it.
Family, y'all stay tuned in, tapped in, turned on to the dopest show on earth. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Y'all share this and tell a friend about it. Peace. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team.